Hello everyone, the Pokemon fan 993 here, back with more Pokemon Scarlet. During the last episode, we made our way to the schoolyard and defeated Cassiopeia, who was Penny, and Director Clive took it into account that what was going on with the school and decided to pardon the Team Star's actions along to do a little community service. So, everything's okay on that end. Now we gotta go find Nemona. Now the problem with doing the last episode was, I mentioned this last time, was essentially it was hard because unlike Sword and Shield, you can't really manipulate the time in this game. It's on a 72-minute cycle or 74-minute cycle, one of those two, and it has a morning, day, afternoon, and night, and then it repeats. And four of them, which I believe is the morning and night, run for 33 minutes apiece, and I think the other ones only run for like 5 minutes. The reason the only ones only run for such a much short amount of time is because some Pokemon appear in the day and some appear at night. Therefore, they decided to make morning and night more. They decided to make it longer. Rotom phone's going off. Phoenix. So I want to ask you about. Could you meet me in front of the school stairs? You know where we first met? I'll be waiting. Alright, let's go. See what that's about then. Let's jump. Hasta la vista. Says I was caught up with a catchphrase back when we created the team. So cringy, it's perfect, you know. Anyway, about the LP thing, I thought it was going to be big. I was going down big time for hacking the league point system, but they were letting me off easy. What happened? Only said they'd waive my debt if they do some volunteer engineering for them. They even asked me to come work with them after I graduate, if you can believe that. Their Quavon Getta lady kept complimenting me like a weird amount. Apparently they have outstanding talent or something. So we're going out like this. It's not so great with. Still not so great meeting people face to face. Never seen the find right words, but thank you so much. You saved Team Star and my friends along with it. I know words will never be able to properly think for already done, so here. You obtain the TM-169 Draco Meteor. Draco Meteor comments that are summoned from the sky onto the target. The recoil from this hard sharply lowers the user's special attack stat. Should have put this to good use. And one more thing. I'm gonna pay my debt owed you. If you ever think a way I can do that, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking and stuff. Next time I'll be one helping you, Phoenix. Be seeing you then. Hasta la vista. Starfall Street. Completed. Alright, Mona, I'm all rubbed up and ready. Let's do this. Any second now. Ah. There you are, Phoenix. You ready for a battle between champions? Because all these folks seem ready to watch. Word got around, I guess. Out of every single person gathered here, I'm the most excited by a mile. The stage is set. It's my all-out power versus your strength in full fruition. Let's see who comes out on top. Joined by Champion Nemona. Like Chronic to start. I start with Cyclozar. See how strong our Pokemon are. Finally, the thing I'm waiting for all this time. Time to begin our greatest battle of all. Okay, so our Pokemon are over my level. But if I show for being Arven, it's not always about the strength of the Pokemon. Sometimes it's about strategy. So she goes for Stealth Rock. Okay. So that could be a slight problem. Now I take damage whenever I swap out a Pokemon. And also, until that clears up, I Squad will actually take more damage as well. Stone Edge. No crit, that's good. One more Dragon Claw. As long as I mostly keep this a one-on-one situation where I use one Pokemon to defeat one of her Pokemon, that shouldn't be too bad. The again, numbers my one are stronger than Psychozar. Pawmont. So definitely in this situation, my own Pawmont would be the best option to go for Dig. I'm going to take a little damage from the Stealth Rock, but because I'm part fighting, it's not going to do too much. Yes, types do actually affect how much Stealth Rock and a couple other moves done. For example, Toxic Spikes lace spikes around your opponent's team, and if it's a Steel type or Poison type that comes in, they won't get poisoned. Goes for close combat. I was expecting that. Or go for a Dig. Hopefully the soft sand and everything goes for close combat again, but it misses yet again. Hopefully this Dig will be enough. It is not. Not to deal with another close combat. Do you think I helped you teach my type matchup? Now you're using him to put the hurt on me. Definitely in this situation, my best bet would be to use close combat as well. But he's going to hit me first. That might be bad. Okay, Pawmont survived that. Good. Defense fell. Special defense fell. I go for my own close combat, and that should knock it out. Defense fell. Special defense fell. And even with Stealth Rock in play, if I switch to Pawmont later in the match, I should still have enough HP to survive that shot. Earthworm. That is the ground steel type, right? So let's go Masquerade. Point so dug into Masquerade. Oh, that's not good. Neither of those moves are very effective, huh? Guess I'll have to go for Absentive. I'll go for a knockoff. See how much damage that does. Not as much as I was hoping. And those body press. That's not good. How do I like my real hard hits? Man, it feels like good to finally let loose. So Masquerade is not going to survive another shot. I didn't know what Earthworm's type was, so that's my own fault for not realizing how strong it is. But we're going to go for a Flower Trick for my final attack. Even that Red Feather should still put quite a bit of hurting on him. It did just as much as about the knockoff did. Critical hit. Critical hit at a critical moment that goes beyond luck. You got some kind of grit. Some kind of gift. Actually, that's just because Patrick always lands a critical, but that's beside the point. Masquerade is down. Now's a good time to use Pawmont again. Pawmont will take damage from the Stealth Rock again, but hardly any damage. So close combat again. Hopefully I go first, and I do. Okay. Another Pokemon down. I've lost one Pokemon so far, and some of my Pokemon have already been injured. Earthworm fainted. Dunsparce is another I believe its typing is still the same, but let's just see what I can do here. Typing is still the same. Yes, it is. Close combat. Faster than, but not sure how strong its defenses are. Wow, yeah, I actually one-shotted it. My defense falls again. Well worth the risk, though. Dunsparce fainted. My opponent's definitely dealing them a lot of blows. Okay, Goodra. This is an interesting one. So, Goodra has a lot of special defense. And unfortunately for me, that means that even if I go for Espartha here, there's a fair chance Dazzling going to do enough damage. So my strategy here, hopefully she doesn't knock out Espartha in one shot. Goodra is not very fast, so my strategy here is to go for a Lumina Crash that's going to lower its special defense by 2 stages. And then I'll finish it off with a Dazzling Gleam. Stones dig into Espartha. Lumina Crash. Special defense harshly falls. Dragon Pulse. Good. Dazzling Gleam. But it's not quite enough. Goes for another Dragon Pulse and that's Espartha. Now I think my best option here is switch back to Cyclozar. Cyclozar will take damage from the Stealth Rock, but we'll see what happens. By the way, I'm going to say this on record now. I understand what Stealth Rock is meant to do, but I don't think it should be active the entire battle. Like, it should be like, for example, if you switch out five or six times, that should be the minimum Stealth Rock's affects you, then it should disappear. Makes it hard to believe there's infinite Stealth Rocks all around you. So Quavicle is her last Pokemon. I actually forgot about that one. And I've already lost my starter. So we're going to try to one-shot it with Pawmont. Now, I don't know how fast Quavicle is. So I'm going to attempt to Terrorize here and go for a double shock. But it might not be enough. It's all done this. My last Pokemon. We're going to fight you with everything we've got. She's obviously going to Terrorize it to water. So it really comes down to how fast Quavicle is. Pawmont's not exactly a slouch when it comes to speed either. Terrorize Electric. Shine, burn, brazenly bright, my greatest treasure. Good news, Quavicle is also fighting, so if for some reason I can't one-shot it, or if I manage to be slower, that I can probably use Quavicle to end it. Double shock. Electric power increase. And there it is. It's over. The game's supposed to do that? I guess so. Probably gotta switch to a cutscene now, right? Yep. It's over. You did it. It's legit incredible. You're strongest out there, Phoenix. I mean, you knocked me flat. I was giving you absolutely everything I had. Everything I Oh man, battling Pokemon, am I right? So much better. So much more fun than I even knew. That includes an incredible match. You beat me for real this time. Let's get ourselves a minute. We have a quick break, Phoenix. Before round 2. What Pokemon should bring out this time? Decisions. Victory Road. Complete. With that, all 3 main stories are done. Yo, Arven here. Well, down, boy. Don't jump like that. Seems like you're hearing the voice of his old Mastiff. You're all worked up, Phoenix. Oh, but that's not cool. You nearly forgot. You remember what we talked about before? About going to Area 0? Of course, you know, I got a mind like a steel trap, eh? Well, the effort you've been putting in around up a day has really helped me make a name for yourself. Build up some goodwill, that's for sure. So, maybe to cure 2 hours, I want us to go with this Area 0 with us. Should be ready, have us ready to tackle anything. So all I gotta do is just get there. The first step will be gathering in Area 0. We're waiting for you at the 0 gate. I'll send you the location on your Rotom phone, too. Don't leave me hanging forever. We'll be waiting. Alright. So once again, Squawk ability is the highest in our pack. We even have to use them. So we're going to go to the entrance. But at some point, I will be cleaning all the classes they have here as well. But that's probably going to be after I beat the main game. So, more of an after-game thought, I guess. Alright, let's go. I can't actually fly in here, so we have to exit first. So I'm pretty sure those 2 people he mentioned were probably Penny and Nemona. Let's zoom out and see where we're at, where we have to go. There's the gate. It definitely looks like going to Meldai here, east, and then using Cyclozar, or not Cyclozar, Corridon to get there seems like my best option. Seems my quickest option, too. So let's set a destination, a marker for this in 2. Wonder if I got enough battles to do this, get this done. Here's my prize. Amulet coin. Pokemon doubles any... I'll have to call him back in a minute. An amulet to be held by Pokemon doubles any prize money received as long as the holder joins the battle at least once. That's a good thing there. Alright, so here's my plan here. I'm going to cut this a little early. We're going to get to the 0 gate, and then my friend just called me. He's probably coming to pick me up because I'm going to his house, so I have to end it kind of early. I don't want to make it seem like I'm being ungrateful. He's really nice to me. I mean, I'm not going to pretend like he's not. Pokeball times 1. Have to wait at him. Sorry, but I went to mute my phone for a sec. Hey, over here. This is the 0 gate. Made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the Great Crater Paldea, what folks call Area 0. So take a get down into the crater. Now, speaking of the crater, you know what? That Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you. Area 0 is apparently where Corridon was born or something like that. Maybe he's happy he could finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our 2 teammates should be waiting for us inside the 0 gate. Guess we should head in. The way home. So it gives me an opportunity if I'm going to save and cut it for now, but see what happens here. Ooh, techie. Well, kind of dark in here. Aloha, Phoenix. Arven said to be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. When she heard how she gets to battle with Pokemon, she was here in a second. Knowing what a pest the Academy, I guess it could come in handy for this. Pokemon guy who wants to get beaten in a battle. But importantly, why is it so dark and where's the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird the lights are off. Last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... Well, now the lights are on. But why? I turned them on. You know, they're on power saving mode. Had the system control and overrode the settings. She was a kid with a fluffy EV bag. I guess my name's Penny. I actually got to talk. I'm Nemona from Class 1A. Must be kind of tech whiz. Do you like Pokemon battling too? Yeah, you talk like way too much. Director introduced us, so we need someone good with tech. She's a no-brainer. And the pretenders here agreed to help in second when she heard to help Phoenix. I already ventured tech, but I guess I owe you, Phoenix, and I pay my debts. Surprisingly old-fashioned like that. Anyway, everyone questions me, Arven. My love for include mathematics and cooking and biometric identification in progress. Hello, Phoenix. I've been expecting you. Seems you've gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry, who are you? That's my mom. Probably. What? That's Professor Sada? Nemona student number 805C001 and Penny student ID 803B121. Thank you for coming. course, Professor. Oh my gosh, such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Arven, did you tell your mom about us? When would I have done that? Again, I'd like to ask you all to make your way to the Great Center of Paldea. You can reach the Lord Chamber using the elevator you can see on your right. Mom? Please proceed below. It's a recording, I think. Are they not on good terms? Must not be. Alright, so that's going to do it for this video. Thank everyone for watching. We'll make our way into the Greater Paldea in our next video. This is the Pokemon Fan 1993 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.